We have a lot of wind coming into the state of Michigan over the next several days. Some areas will likely gust over 60, maybe even towards 65 miles per hour, so some sporadic power outages will be possible, unfortunately. Now, this map is starting at midnight into Wednesday morning, so overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, this is what we're looking at. Anywhere in the green is indicating the possibility of gusts over 30 to 35 miles per hour, and anywhere in the yellow to orange is indicating gusts 45 to 50 miles per hour. Now, notice how that kind of spreads as we go into the early morning of Wednesday, primarily for areas off to the north, though. And then Wednesday itself, we actually get kind of a nice little break out there. Some of us could even experience calm winds for a minute. With a little bit of sunshine and warm temperatures, it might actually feel pretty good out there. But look at the western UP. This is at sunset Wednesday evening, so about 5 o'clock. We are going to start to see those winds increase. Notice what happens for the western UP as I go a little bit further into time here. Now, this is about 9-10 o'clock in the evening for your Wednesday evening. We could see those gusts that are showing up in red, potentially up to about 60 miles per hour. So that would be the higher elevations for sure. We're talking the Huron Mountains, Porcupine Mountains, and of course the Keweenaw Peninsula and the higher terrain up there. But even along the shoreline of Lake Superior, gusting 50 to 60 miles per hour. Therefore, unfortunately, some sporadic power outages are going to be possible. Notice once I go a little further ahead, this is midnight, Wednesday into Thursday morning now. So Thursday morning, midnight. Gusts easily exceeding 50 miles per hour, indicated by those orange colors there for a lot of us. And that could also, especially be for the higher terrain as well. Now, once we go a little bit further ahead here, we're going to head into daybreak Thursday. So right here, we have about 6 to 7 o'clock in the morning. Gusts are subsiding a little bit as the storm system really starts to enter the area with some rain developing, but still about 30 to 45 miles per hour. And then into Thursday itself, we're easily looking at gusts hanging out in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range. Now, of course, we all want to know about precipitation, right? So we're going to take a quick look at that. I'm going to switch models here because the NAM goes out just a little bit further. A couple lake effect snow showers possible into early Wednesday, but nothing major at all. A pretty quiet day Wednesday, like I was saying. But here is early Thursday morning. Yes, we could have a little bit of freezing rain possible over in the western side of the upper peninsula, maybe northern lower as well. Wouldn't be too concerned about this. It's not looking like an ice storm or anything like that, but of course it can cause a glaze on anything elevated, so sidewalks, driveways, even some roads, railings, stairs, things like that. Just be really careful outside. But rain will start to overspread the area with snow indicated by blue into Thursday. This is Thursday afternoon. We're starting to see that rain for a lot of us and some wet, sticky snow in the upper peninsula. By Thursday evening, right here, this is after sunset, a quick burst of snow coming through, and temperatures will be plummeting. This is where a flash freeze could be possible into Friday, in addition to some snow starting to come down for those areas as well. Now, I do want to highlight temperatures because, like I said, they're going to go down rather quickly. Now, I'm going to backtrack here a little bit. This is going throughout the day on Wednesday. So right here, we're in Wednesday afternoon. This model does have a little bit of a cold bias to it, which means temperatures could be a little bit warmer than indicated here and likely will be in the middle 30s for a lot of us. Cooler off to the north, though. Now, overnight into Thursday, here's where a little bit of that freezing rain is possible. We could see some of that indicated by the areas hanging out in the 20s for northern lower and the western UP. We do warm things up though, so it shouldn't be a problem for long. It shouldn't be a major ice event or anything like that. But we are going to warm those temperatures for the lower peninsula into the 40s. And look at this sharp drop off coming into Friday. So we could go from temperatures middle 30s down into the middle teens in just a couple of hours. That is going to cause a flash freeze for a lot of us and likely some very slick, very dicey road conditions. So if you have anywhere to be Friday morning, get ready to set that alarm extra early. You're going to need the extra time coming in. Now, I can take a look at just some ice and snowfall potential here really quickly. It's not going to amount to a whole lot, but that freezing rain potential, as you can see, it's not a lot. It's a glaze. We're talking a few hundredths of an inch, so enough to make it slippery, but that would be about it. In terms of snowfall, I don't usually show raw model output, but I just want to indicate that not many of us are going to see a lot of snow out of this. I'm going to switch it over to just total precipitation in general. Some of us in the lower peninsula might push up to a half of an inch, so we'll have to watch out for a little bit of ponding here or there, of course, in addition to some snowmelt. So we're not looking for a major flooding event or anything like that, but we could have some large ponding, large puddles standing here and there. So overall, it's an impactful storm system, not the worst one we've ever seen. Honestly, my biggest concern would be the wind speeds coming on through, and the cumulative wind speeds that we could see, again indicated here in the orange. This is just at any point possible in the next several days, could see them gust over 50 miles per hour for a good part of the state. And again, the western UP, I would be concerned for power outages there. These are indicating gusts that could be over 60 miles per hour. So I will keep you up to date. These videos I think are working out very well, and I will keep you up to date as the storm comes on through and of course gets a little bit closer. You can scan the link above for links to everything, Patreon, Facebook, all my socials, things like that. So be safe out there. We'll keep you up to date as the storm gets closer.